Markets moving higher on both sides of the border today, and in the U.S., there were a number of factors at play. First of all, Bernie Sanders dropped out of the U.S. presidential race, which makes Joe Biden now the presumptive nominee for the Democrats. The latest Fed minutes were released, and in those minutes, there was a big underline that interest rates will stay near zero stateside until the economy weathers the coronavirus. But the price for oil also moved higher. That was even after data in the U.S. showed a much bigger bill than expected. Now, at the same time, there was a weekly decline in U.S. production, and then OPEC is set to meet tomorrow to discuss a production cut. We got word late today that Russia is ready to cut. So the price for oil lifted the TSX, which saw its third straight gain, still down by more than 18% year to date. We saw a big surge in shares of Air Canada today, up by 12% at one point. And here's why. The airline is taking advantage of a federal government program which is being offered in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Air Canada says the 75% wage subsidy will allow the airline to keep or recall its 36,000 employees, 16,500 of which were put on furlough last week. Now, it could cost the government as much as $30.5 million a week, but Federal Finance Minister Bill Morneau said he is encouraged by the airline's decision to rehire the workers. Shares in Maple Leaf Foods today finished in the red after word the company has shut down an Ontario plant. Now, we're talking about the poultry plant in Brampton, Ontario, after 3 employees at the facility tested positive for COVID-19. The company says it is now deep cleaning that plant. Maple Leaf also said there was another employee case at a different Ontario plant. That worker, though, had not been present at the plant for 2 weeks before the diagnosis. And the coronavirus pandemic has prompted a number of businesses to switch gears, some of them making supplies for healthcare workers. But at the same time, it's prompted new businesses to get started. Grocery Hero is a website available across Canada, and it offers free food delivery to healthcare workers by matching them with volunteers who agree to do the shopping. The website is getgroceryhero.com. In the 680 Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.